What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great week. It's Friday down here in the low country of South Carolina, and it is that time of year again. And what I mean by that is it's mega mowing time. So we've got the 120 out here with the mega mower, and we've got some lots to cut over today and tomorrow. So let's take a look at what we got. I'm going to combine 2 lots today into a video, and then we're going to do another video for another lot we're going to do hopefully tomorrow. Got a little held up this morning, got here to the job and looked down at the trailer. Apparently I had a nail in one of the tires of the trailer, so I had to go get that patched really quick. But luckily my friends over at West Tire and Auto took care of that for me real quick. So let's take a look at what we got, and we'll get to mowing. All right, got the 120 out here with the Quick Attachments Mega Mower X, and I absolutely love this mower. Quick Attach hooked me up with this a couple years ago. Went to a expo, saw this thing there, really liked it, and they were like, hey, you want to demo it? And I was like, heck yeah, I want to demo it. So I had a demo one for like a year, absolutely loved it, and gave that back to them and said, hey, I want to buy one. So this is the one I bought, and I absolutely love this mower. It's a great brush cutter. It's rated for up to like, to cut down up to like 12-inch trees or something like that. I think it can mulch up to like 7 or 8-inch trees. But what I use it for, and what it's great for, is going through really thick, heavy grass. I haven't found anything that goes through really thick, heavy grass like this brush cutter does. It is a great mower. When they call it a mega mower, it is really, truly a mega mower. So got this lot. This is the I cut this lot years ago. This was the 10,000 feet of OMG lot, because it's about a 10,000 square foot lot, and it was, oh man, this lot was eat up. It looked like that, and I came through here with the MTL and knocked it all down. But I've been maintaining it ever since. So we got this lot, and we got one other lot to go do today. So let's hop in the machine and start mowing this down. All right, this little lot is knocked out. Done and done. Cut this back a little bit right here along this edge of this other lot. I don't know who owns that. The owner that owned this had been trying to buy that for years, but they just wouldn't sell it to him. There's a old house in there. You can see the old chimneys and concrete and stuff in there. But I found out earlier this week that the owner of this lot actually passed away back in March. I didn't know that. That was a shock to me. And was actually trying to get a hold of him about mowing it. And his wife called me and said he had passed away, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so talked to her about just kind of continuing to mow the lot and keep it maintained until they figure out what they're going to do with it. So that's where we're at with this lot. I really need to come over here and get this dirt knocked down. It's just a mess right there. Probably won't even charge for that. It would just make my life easier if I could just take that dirt and spread it out real quick and not have to work around it anymore. And have to go up there and try to cut it. It's just gonna make a mound of weeds. So get the mini over here maybe, and with the bucket, and just spread that out and take care of that. But other than that, lot's looking pretty good. Grass wasn't too bad. Just a lot of bugs in here. That's why I don't like to cut it with the zero turn. Zero turn could do it, but there's just tons of bugs in here, man. The skid steer just get covered with bugs. I love this mega mower. Went through this stuff no problem, but we got even more stuff to cut. So let's throw this thing, let's get it cleaned up, throw it on the trailer, and get to the next job. All right, here's today's second lot we got to cut. Now, for the longest time, and actually the lot adjacent is actually one of the lots that me and Kelly got started in business mowing. That lot down there that runs from that corner all the way down to where this lot starts, that's been bought, or it's been sold. According to the guy that owns this lot, apparently a church bought that lot, so I assume a church is going to be going up over there eventually, but they didn't buy this lot, so we got to get this lot mowed. So that's pretty much what we got to do. So got the mega mower, and what I'm gonna do, I need to get the ditch up there, at least to the edge of the ditch. So I'm gonna make a pass that way, just off the ditch, and then come back around and work the ditch back this way, because that way if the blades hit anything, they'll throw it back into the lot and not out into the highway. And then what I'll do is we'll just start making runs back and forth and just clean all this up. That's what we gotta do. this job's done. The only thing I looks like I've got a tree to grind up when next time I come back. I guess this old pine tree right here finally fell over. I didn't even know it was here. I had come back down the frontage road out there and seen that this lot needed to be mowed, and I had ridden down that frontage road over there knowing those two lots over there needed to be mowed, and I didn't even see this tree down here. If I had known it was here, I would have ground it up when I had the mulcher over there on the skid steer doing those two lots the other day. It's just old rotten pine. I could have got that taken care of, but I didn't even know it was here. So I just worked around it. So the next time I come mow those lots over there with the mulcher, because I'll probably keep doing them with the mulcher, I'll run over here and grind this thing up and get it down. So, but all this turned out good. Looks good out there. And man, I just can't say enough about this mega mower, man. I love it. The only thing about a brush cutter is after you get done with them, unlike a mulcher, this whole deck is just full of grass clippings. So now I got to get the blower out and get all this stuff off. It's like 6 inches deep on this thing, and the mulcher usually doesn't get this cluttered up. So got to get her blown off and cleaned up. But I love this mega mower for going through this thick, heavy grass. There's nothing better that I have ever found. This thing's just heavy duty. It's stout. It just never stops. It's high flow. I mean, the thing it's just awesome. Awesome brush cutter. So, all right, more stuff to come with the mega mower. I got another 3 acres we're gonna go do. I'm either gonna do it tomorrow or Monday. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I want to work tomorrow or not, but that's next on the list. So we'll see what happens. But yep, looking good. Well, I guess it'll remains to see what happens with that lot over there. So I don't know. Maybe it'll be a church. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But all right, guys. I'll check you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.